Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here with me today. Today we are going to be reviewing Rouge Smoking by BDK. This is a cherry fragrance. It was released in 2018, and the notes in this are, base notes are tonka bean, ambroxan, cashmere, white musk, labdanum. The hard notes are vanilla absolute and heliotrope, and the top notes are cherry, pink pepper, and Italian bergamot. When you put on Rouge Smoking, this hits you with a blast of pink pepper, also accompanied by sweet cherry facet to the fragrance. Absolutely done brilliantly. Also has a light top note, help from the bergamot. This is very mildly smoky, very mildly sweet, very mildly spicy. The pink pepper and cherry combination is brilliantly done. It provides a nice, sweet, almost spicy, ambery sweetness to the fragrance. This is not medicinal at all or sickeningly sweet like some other cherry fragrances. This is much more light and much more well-balanced top cherry note that you're hit with. Brilliantly done. As we head into the middle notes or the hard notes of this fragrance, this is when the vanilla starts to play a role. This is where the heliotrope starts to play a role. And heliotrope is a very interesting floral in the sense that it smells very almond-like, sweet, vanilla-like, creamy, and powdery. If you have Parfums de Marly Pegasus, you'll notice the same type of almondy, sweet, vanilla-like heliotrope floral note in that one, also within this Rouge Smoking right here. It draws a similarity, and it definitely helps and aid with that sort of gourmandish, sweet, vanilla-like flavor. This is absolutely done brilliantly. Heliotrope is one of my most favorite florals for the simple fact that it's not screechy like, you know, other florals can be. It's not too harsh. It's very sweet, creamy, and powdery, which is why I love it. And I love it within this formulation too as well. Combined with a sweet vanilla, the middle notes of this fragrance, it starts to unveil itself as something much more than just a simple cherry fragrance. So as we're traveling through this fragrance, we have cherry, a sweet cherry, we have a spicy pink pepper, and we're also accompanied by a sweet, creamy, powdery, heliotrope vanilla combination. And that's where we're at right now within this fragrance journey. As you continue to wear it, it gets more ambery, more darker, a little bit more richer. After you do wear this for a couple of hours, in the base notes, this is where tonka bean starts to make its presence. Tonka bean in here almost gives off the same facet as the vanilla and also the heliotrope. It adds warmth and depth and lasting power to the fragrance, can help aid in giving it that deep, dark, rich feel that you get within this at the base. Tonka bean can also be seen as a almond-like facet, sweet vanilla thing. So within this, they added a lot of sweet elements to the fragrance, which for some can be a little bit overwhelming with the sweetness, because from top to bottom, there is very much almond, vanilla-like sweet aspects to this fragrance, combined, of course, with that cherry fragrance. Along with the tonka bean in this base note, we also have cashmere and white musk. Cashmere and white musk help to give what I like to say elegance to a fragrance. They make fragrance smell very elegant, very light, and very fluffy. And that's what this is doing within this formulation to help create a fluffy, bright base of the fragrance. The base of this is also warm and ambery. Thanks to the labdanum that's in there, it's done brilliantly. Like I said, cashmere is very woody, clean, sweet. Cashmere also acts as a fixative to help with longevity and projection of a fragrance, along with white musk. White musk has that very soft, clean, powdery smell to it, which can also aid in giving projection to a fragrance. The thing about using white musk in fragrances is that if fragrances are overloaded with white musk, they will not project off the skin at all. But you know, used at the right amounts, it gives a sort of fluffy cloud feel, and it's done brilliantly. Within this one right here, you can tell they use the right amount of white musk because this has that very light cloud, airy effect when you're smelling it. So in the base, we have cashmere for our warmth, depth, and richness, accompanied with tonka bean for its vanilla-like qualities, and then white musk for that clean, fluffy feel, and then labdanum for that ambery base that you smell at the base of this fragrance. As we head back up to the top, you have the heliotrope, the vanilla, and then back up to the top, there's that cherry, bergamot, and pink pepper that's done brilliantly. It's not just a simple cherry fragrance. It can be seen as that. It can be seen as very soda pop-like, but when you break down each different element and how this wears, it's a very, very unique cherry fragrance that I really feel like if you are on the lookout for a different cherry fragrance opposed to Tom Ford Lost Cherry or the Kayali cherry fragrance, those ones can tend to be very simple, just pungent cherry fragrances. If you want something with a little bit more character, a little bit more swag, I would definitely look into Rouge Smoking, as they combine all of these elements very, very brilliantly. In conclusion, I would give this Rouge Smoking a 4 out of 5. The one point that comes off for me is that this Rouge Smoking does not last, or it doesn't project that well as much as I would want it to. And that's just in my opinion. I would like this fragrance, especially for the price point. You're paying $230 for 100 mil. If you're paying anything over $200, it should definitely have outstanding performance. This lasts about 6 to 8 hours on my skin, with the first 2 hours being very skin scent heavy. Tested this on other people. It wasn't projecting off other people. Tested it on a work friend of mine. He was sitting right next to me and I literally couldn't smell it off of him. So projection is pretty much non-existent in my opinion on this one. Maybe you'll get stronger projection, but that is no-go when it comes to these higher end fragrances. You gotta have some sort of projection. It can smell all great, but if the projection isn't there, I have to take off a point. But nonetheless, this is a brilliantly designed fragrance. So with this fragrance, you're getting very clean, sweet, tart like cherry, ambery, clean, musky, warm, rich. All of those elements play into this fragrance, and it's brilliant. I don't think that I would be able to wear this fragrance. While I do love it, it has really high marks, I wouldn't be able to wear this personally because of the soda pop reminder that I get when I personally smell it. It reminds me of some type of candy or something that I smelled before in the past, and that's not BDK's fault. That's just the life that I lived, and I have certain memories attached to what this Rouge Smoking smells like, which kind of, you know, throws me off from wanting to purchase a full bottle. But nonetheless, brilliantly crafted, brilliant smell, brilliant perfumery that's on display right here. I definitely recommend Rouge Smoking for you guys out there. I think it's suitable for all occasions. Men and women can wear this. I think this is just beautiful, beautiful perfumery done here. All seasons, wintertime, summertime, you could actually wear this in the summer just for the simple fact that the cherry note is not super densely sweet. Like I explained earlier, this is a very light, airy fragrance. So this would be a very fresh cherry if you wore this in the summer, but it also has those ambery aspects and woody, rich aspects to it from the cashmere that allows you to wear this in colder weather, and it will definitely stand out. So I hope you guys loved that review. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment down below what fragrance you want me to review next. I am doing a giveaway. Once I reach 100 subscribers, I'm giving away 3 fragrances. So get me to 100 subscribers, please, family. I love you guys so very much. Thank you for being here with me again today. I will see you guys in the next video.